I was thinking.
You were thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking about our story yesterday.
About how Jesus is stronger than sickness and of death.
Yeah, and I know what happens next.
What do you think happens next?
Well, all the people thought Jesus was the best, and they thought, we're going to make him our king.
And that's not what happened next.
What do you mean? Because you say Jesus was stronger than death and sickness, and he was the best. So all the people thought, we're going to make him our king.
Well, that's not actually what happened.
What happened?
Well, Jesus left the town where Jairus' house was,
Yeah,
and he went back to the town where he grew up.
and they had a massive parade and a huge party for him.
No, that's not kind of what happened.
What do you mean?
Well, no, there was no parade and there was no party for Jesus. In fact, Jesus went to the synagogue.
What's that?
It's a bit like a church, and they asked Jesus to get up to teach them at the synagogue.
And he did that, and then they had a massive party for him.
Well, no, Jesus got up and started teaching. But then some of the people who lived there, they thought, who is this bloke?
What do you mean?
Well, they'd all grown up with Jesus, and they knew Jesus had grown up, and they knew who Jesus' mum and dad was, and they thought, this can't be right. Jesus isn't that special. Jesus doesn't have that power.
But didn't they know
Know what?
that Jesus is stronger than sickness and death and the devil and of nature?
Well, Jesus is stronger than all those things, and I'm glad that you've learnt that and that you've remembered that.
I'm so smart.
Well, good, you're so smart. But no, these people didn't care that Jesus was stronger than sickness and death and the devil and storms and nature. They thought, we know Jesus and he's nothing special. Jesus is just an ordinary bloke. We're not going to listen to him.
Oh man, they're not very good.
They're not very good. But you know what, Bernie?
What's that?
Sometimes we can be like those guys.
What do you mean?
Well, we can know all about Jesus because we got the Bible, and the Bible tells us all about Jesus. But sometimes we can be like, oh, yeah, we don't really need to worry about Jesus, and we can forget to listen to him. And that's just like being like those guys.
What do you mean?
Well, those guys, they probably have heard all the things about Jesus, and they thought he's no one special. And if we go, oh, Jesus is no one special, we're just like that. We need to listen and hear that Jesus is more powerful than everything. And then we need to decide that we're going to trust Jesus. Otherwise, we're just like those guys in his hometown.
Oh man, hey, you better do that, Ben.
Yeah, I better do that. And sometimes I find that hard. So I'm going to ask God to help me do that.
Good idea.
Dear God, we know that Jesus is stronger than everything, that he is the most powerful one. But we're sorry that sometimes we don't remember that Jesus is that important. Help us to always remember that Jesus is the most important. Help us to listen to him and do what he says. Amen.
Yeah, you need to change, Ben. Well, now it's time for me to go on my weekend. See everybody.
So everybody, have a great weekend and we'll see you on Monday.